You will spend forever doing nothing, and then one day everything will happen all at once. And that is just the way persistence works. Your efforts will compound over time, and you know what? They will be so unnoticeable until one day that exponential jump will just happen, and all of a sudden everything clicks, everything makes sense. Your efforts will come to fruition because that's what you've been building towards this entire time. That's what I want to get into you guys and into myself, that you know what, sometimes you need to be persistent, and it might look like from the outside or even within that you're not going nowhere because you're doing all this stuff, but what have you actually got? You've got no results, you've got nothing to show. People will look at you and think you're a loser, you're deluded for still carrying on. But then one day everything just clicks, everything just works all at once, because that's the art of the compound effect. Eventually your efforts, because they're compounding, your growth will be exponential. It won't just be linear and going, step by step. It will just go up just like that. Really important to have that idea in your mind and actually understand that is something that you can do. So when people say, yeah, you know what, how are you gonna be a millionaire by 30? You haven't even made 100 grand at 20. Well, here's what I would say to you: my earnings will also be exponential. Of course, that's just an example. That's not necessarily reality for me, but that's just an example that I'm giving to you guys because I feel like it's so important to visualize it in that manner. Your rewards, your efforts will be paid back exponentially so long as you let those efforts compound, because that's just how compounding works. Be persistent. Keep on, stay on top of that stuff, and eventually it will all just click and make sense. Also, don't forget to make dua.